It is 5:03 a.m. I think I made the last video like at 2 something a.m. So it's been like 3 hours. I just laid down in bed for a while. Didn't actually fall asleep at any point. Bah! Okay, OBS channel's working just fine. This will probably be the final part, because one, Undertale's been played by everybody, and two, honestly, real reason is well, kind of obvious. Stop going. Walmart's still not open, so I can't buy a new controller yet. But if anyone out there has suggestions for games that are like Undertale, maybe I'll try them. I just... Go on, press the switch on the left. Splendid. I am proud of you, little one. Let us move on to the next room. As a human living in the underground, monsters may attack you. You will need to be prepared for this situation. I think the main thing I was just trying to say to everyone is, hey, I suggest the game Undertale. Honestly, if you haven't actually played the game Undertale yourself before, and if you haven't seen somebody else do a Let's Play of it, I mean, I would suggest you play it yourself. Though, there are plenty of people who have done Let's Plays. There's tons of people who have done Let's Plays in this game, and they've 100% everything in the game. And I'm sure they'd give much better commentary than me. I suppose the main thing I was really wanting to say is, hey everyone, there's this game called Undertale that I'm sure plenty of people have heard about, but I'm like, hey, just a reminder, this game exists. So, it does have a really amazing soundtrack though. And I'll say this, I've seen Let's Plays of every possible path in this game. I've even seen a video of some guy who's doing a ranking of all possible neutral endings. I left a comment on the previous part I made, which was me just making a message for Toby Fox, even though I don't think he'll ever even know I exist. I don't know if he's even still alive, but basically saying, hey, why can't we have a thing where we can give the tutorial a hug? You know, at any point when we're just hanging out at the house. Or like little mini games, or just like, what if we just decided, yeah, we don't really care about going the rest of the underground, we're just going to stay at Toriel's place. However, worry not, the process is simple. But I was like, hey, what if there's a special ending for the unique thing? And I was like, yeah, I glitched your game, Toby Fox, because I tried to start a genocide path with the idea of sparing Toriel with having the game on hard mode, and apparently that was never meant to occur. So it's like, okay, if you want to continue the game, you have to kill Toriel. Like, I don't want to. I technically accidentally killed her twice. Which I still felt bad about. Heck, I still feel bad about the initial going through and killing everyone in the ruins. And that was initially just going to be like, okay, this is part of a neutral path idea. Yeah, there's no way. Like, here's the odd thing. It's like, I've played so much Grand Theft Auto, Halo, Cyberpunk, and shit like that. I don't know, maybe it's just the music? Maybe it's the fact that at least the, individuals you're shooting in Halo are running at you with guns, also trying to shoot you. Whereas here, like most of the time you're doing past this run, they're just talking to you. You're just having a conversation. I'm just saying, for whatever reason, Undertale does what it does well. And granted, it does have prequels and sequels and stuff. But, from what I've seen of those games, I mean, they're not bad, it's just... this one is the best out of all of them. Though, like I was saying, like, in that one where I had the picture of the Azrael and Chara thing going on. Yeah, I understand a lot of, like, Undertale blew up so much at one point, where everybody was sick and tired of Undertale because they were just seeing it everywhere. I don't know. On the one hand, I don't want people to get sick of Undertale. On the other hand, I do want Undertale to blow up again. I want it to, like, become popular all over the internet again. Now, granted, I would have no part in this, but I'm at least wanting to voice my opinion on it. That, hey, I think this game's good. Then again, most of this channel is me voicing my opinion on stuff, which even then, it's mainly just me just trying to sort of iron out my own feelings. And try to understand. It's like how I feel about things. My ear is itchy. However, worry not, the process is simple. When you encounter a monster, you will enter a fight. While you are in a fight, strike up a friendly conversation. Stall for time, I will come to resolve the conflict. Practice talking to the dummy. You encountered the dummy. Why am I automatically fight? Everyone's like, maybe you shouldn't have an itchy trigger finger and like where you rapidly tap the B button a lot of times. Also, make sure to buy that new controller. Yeah, I will. But in return, you guys make suggestions for games that are like Undertale. Whether it's story, whether it's the choices matter part, whether it's great soundtrack, whether it's something else about the game that you like a lot, that you find in a different game. Heck, if a lot of people really wanted me to continue Undertale, maybe I would, but I don't know if I have the heart to do it at all. I'd rather just stay at Toriel's house. I mean, heck, eventually, like, hey, if you spent enough in-game hours just hanging out at Toriel's house playing mini-games, you just get to leave Toriel's ruins with Toriel at your side without actually having to fight anybody. It's like, hi, Sans! I brought Toriel with me. Everyone's like, that's not a game then. I know. I ruin video games. Alright, I have to actually do things. Check, dummy. A cotton heart and a button eye. You are the apple of my eye. Dummy looks like it's going to fall over. You talk to the dummy. It doesn't seem much for conversation. Toriel seems happy with you. You won. Ah, very good. You are very good. There is another puzzle in this room. I wonder if you can solve it. Do not have trigger finger. Braga didn't understand what you said, but was flattered anyway. You won. This is the puzzle, but... Here, take my hand for a moment. But yeah, I guess the main thing I was trying to say with this, aside from my cringe idea of making a... Puzzles seem a little too dangerous for you now. You have done excellently thus far, my child. However, I have a difficult request to ask of you. I would like to walk to the end of the room by yourself. Forgive me for this. What if I just left and killed my character while I'm gone? I could just go the opposite direction, go back to the start of the ruins. Be like a 5-hour-long video in which nothing would happen. Just Lunar standing in a circle of flowers. Greetings, my child. Do not worry. I did not leave you. I was merely behind this pillar the whole time. Thank you for trusting me. However, there was an important reason for this success. Alright, also the other thing I was saying is, like, especially somebody buying a new controller. Bullet hell type games, or basically like the way this game's set up. If you know a game like that, whether it's an actual straight up bullet hell or shooter game, or a like Gradius, flying ship sort of thing, or even like a roguelike, like twin stick shooter, like Binding of Isaac sort of thing. Yeah, suggest it. Maybe I'll give it a shot. However, there's important to test your independence. I must attend to some business. You must stay alone for a while. Please remain here. It's dangerous to explore by yourself. I have an idea. I will give you a cell phone. If you have need for anything, just call. Be good, alright? This is Toriel. You only wanted to say hello? Well then, hello. I hope that suffices, hee. Click. About yourself, Dylan. This is Toriel. You want to know more about me? Well, I am afraid there is not much to say. I am just a silly little lady who worries too much. Click. Call her Mom. Dylan. This is Toriel. Huh? Did you just call me Mom? Well, I suppose. Would that make you happy? To call me Mother? Well then, call me whatever you like. Click. And like I said, that still reminds me of that one scene with Shinji Ikari in Evangelion, when he's, inside that shadow sphere angel thing. Ring? Hello, this is Toriel. You have not left the room, have you? There are a few puzzles ahead that I have yet to explain. It would be dangerous to try to solve them yourself. Be good, alright? Click. Ribbit, ribbit. Excuse me, human. I have some advice for you about battling monsters. If you act in a certain way or fight until you almost defeat them, they might not want to battle you anymore. If a monster does not want to fight you, please use some mercy, human. Ribbit. Frogget hopped close. Compliment. Frogget didn't understand what you said, but was flattered anyway. Blushes deeply. Ribbit. Frogget seems reluctant to fight you. You won. But yeah, I guess the main thing I'm trying to say is I strongly suggest this game to people, and there's plenty of people out there that have done a far better job of Let's Playing this than me. It is so difficult to not immediately just click the B button. Hello, this is Toriel. For no reason in particular, which do you prefer, cinnamon or butterscotch? Wait, do not tell me. Is it cinnamon? Yes. Hehehe, I had a feeling. When humans fall down here strangely, I often feel like I already know them. Truthfully, when I first saw you, I felt like I was seeing an old friend for the first time. Strange, is it not? Well, thank you for your selection. Click. Ring. Hello, this is Toriel. You do not dislike butterscotch, do you? I know what your preference is, but would you turn your nose up if you found it on your plate? Right. I understand. Thank you for being patient, by the way. Click. Frogget didn't understand what you said, but was flattered anyway. Blushes deeply. You won. But yeah, if you guys got any suggestions for... Hello. You do not have any allergies, do you? Huh? Why am I asking? No reason. No reason at all. Click. But yeah, I probably won't be continuing this game. But this is a great game. Oh yeah, this will be the final part of this. But if you have other suggestions, feel free to let me know. Whoa there. It is so hard to not instantly just click the button. Everyone's like, why is it so hard for you to talk about things and do this at the same time? Why is it drifting up now, too? We drift down, then we drift up. The controller is breaking worse. Great. Gave an absolute patient smile. Okay, now just... Let me try. But yeah, main thing I'm saying is, this is a good game, and I suggest people play it, or at least watch someone else do Let's Play of it. I usually come to ruins because there's nobody around, but today I met somebody nice. Oh, I'm rambling again. I'll get out of your way. Greg? Hello? I just realized that it has been a while since I have cleaned up. I was not expecting to have company so soon. There are probably a lot of things lying about here. You can pick them up, but do not carry more than you need. Someday, you might see something you really like. You will want to leave room in your pockets for that. Click. Vegetoid. Dinner. You pat your stomach, Vegetoid offers a healthy meal. Eat your grains. Okay, I'm trying. Come. Trying to heal myself, and it's not working. Thank you, the game's like, let us help you. I'm like, thank you. There's only 2 hit points. Oh. Fell down a hole. Ghosts can fly, can't they? Oh well. Found a ribbon. Oh dear, that took longer than I thought it would. How did you get here, my child? Are you hurt? There. I will heal you. I should not have left you alone for so long. It was irresponsible to try to surprise you like this. Well, I suppose I cannot hide it any longer. Come, small one. Seeing such a cute, tidy house in the woods gives you determination. Do you smell that? Surprise! It is butterscotch cinnamon pie. I thought we might celebrate your arrival. I want you to have a nice time living here, so I will hold off on the snail pie for tonight. Here, I have another surprise for you. This is it. A room of your own. I hope you like it. Is something burning? Make yourself at home. It's you. There is some white fur stuck in the drain. Inside the cupboard are cookie cutters for gingerbread monsters. What a nice smell, too hot to eat though. The stovetop is very clean. Torio must use fire magic instead. For some reason, there is a brand name chocolate bar in the fridge. Hello there, little one. The pie has not cooled down yet. Perhaps you should take a nap. You'd rather stay up and chat with me then? I want you to know how glad I am to have someone here. There are so many old books I want to share. I want to show you my favorite bug hunting spot. I've also prepared a curriculum for your education. This may come as a surprise to you, but I've always wanted to be a teacher. Actually, perhaps that isn't very surprising. Still, I am glad to have you living here. Oh, did you want something? What is it? Nothing. Well, talk to me again if you need anything. But yeah, main thing I just wanted to say is, one, I had my cringe idea for, Frisk coming down. Well, I explained it in the comments of the previous video. But basically it was supposed to be a sort of... I was trying to make a wholesome sort of video about the power of friendship and love and, having faith and acceptance in people and caring about people and I don't know, like the power of friendship is like, Toriel being Toriel, Papyrus being Papyrus. I was trying to also do something unique in the story that no one else had ever done before, but honestly, I don't think Toby Fox would have ever programmed that eventuality into it. I don't know, maybe if the actual maker of the game were to message me and say, I programmed something in just for that, but honestly, that'd be fucking insane of me to expect. But it does at least get a little chuckle out of me to make the absurd notion as a joke. But, yeah. This is the final part of Let's Play Undertale. I'm not doing a full Let's Play of this game, it's more so just been me just saying, this is a good game. If you haven't played this game before and you don't know the story, I mean, I would suggest buying the game and playing it for yourself, but it's also just as viable that there's tons of people that have done blind Let's Plays of it, or even just any of that. Yeah, I would just strongly recommend this game to people. There's also tons of fan music, fan art, and even background lore and stories, and I think a lot of that is really cool. I like art, I like music. I think this is a really good game. I feel like this is a game that I wouldn't recommend it to somebody as their very first game ever. But I would feel that anybody that is a gamer, probably after 2 years of being a gamer, probably should play this game. But yeah, it's just, at one point this game had gotten really big in the past, to the point that everyone was getting sick of it, because they were just seeing it everywhere. I guess this video is just my vain little hope, or at least my expression, my vain little hope of that I want that to happen again. I want this game to basically take over the internet again, for everyone to either be playing it or watching a Let's Play of it. But yeah, I'll be buying, let's see, it is, looks like it's like 5:35 a.m. now. So Walmart won't be open for another hour and a half. But I'll be buying a new controller. But yeah, if you have any suggestions for games of any genre, I'll at least look at them. No promises on me playing anything. But yeah, this is just, what can I say? I've always enjoyed Let's Plays since YouTube even began. I remember a time in which ads didn't even exist on YouTube, in which most people didn't even know YouTube existed. Watching people like Ultra J-Man play stuff like Battle Kid and I Want to Be the Guy. I really enjoyed Let's Plays. Still enjoy watching them. And even though I know my quality of videos are absolutely terrible, I just enjoy being able to make these videos. I might be the cringiest person on the internet. And heck, my even idea of making a wholesome take on the, how to do the genocide path and turn it into something wholesome. Even though that was just complete cringe and me being dumb. Or just being myself, I guess. It's just... glad to be able to make these videos. And it's just nice to listen to this music in the background. Granted, there's a lot of variety of music in this game. Heck, lately I've been saying that too about the Chaos Head Noah game. The music in that game is absolutely incredible. I really haven't been able to make any decisions in the game, so it's more of a story I'm just sort of seeing as a visual novel, but I'm not actually interacting with. But that's cool. It's an interesting story, and it's an interesting experience on its own. But yeah, I'm just rambling on. I guess the main thing I'm just trying to say is I think this is a great game. I want it to get insanely popular again. I want basically the whole internet to basically be obsessed with this game all over again. And for people to have all new sorts of fan arts and just music and I just want this game to basically be as popular as it was when it initially blew up again. I want this to be one of those games that at least everybody's at least watched a full Let's Play of. And it'd definitely be something if people played it for themselves, blind. Honestly, I'll say this. I have no idea how I would have played this had I had the opportunity to play it when it first came out. Regardless if I was Let's Playing it or just playing it casually for myself. I mean, especially with the way most RPGs are in regard of, you have to level grind and such. I mean, hell, I remember I was a teenager, I played Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 at least a dozen times through. I played Dragon Quest 8 to completion twice. And the second time through, I got like everything. All the endings, everything I could. They made a remake eventually that had an additional ending that wasn't part of the PS2 version. Or like Shining Force EXA, it's a great game. It's the 5th Shining Force game. Shining Force EXA is the best game ever made for the PS2. And there's times where I'm just going around with a two-handed sword on an offline game, swinging through hundreds of enemies at a time, to where you're like literally killing hundreds of enemies at like per second with your own bare hands. Or how many games we play where just you're shooting like bombs and shit. I mean, instinctively in games, it's, you grind up levels and experience. I mean, I'm sure we've all played a JRPG where you're going around just mindlessly killing monsters over and over and over again while listening via earbuds, like some Korn or some Disturbed or System Down or some Rammstein or some other type of music, because you've heard the in-game soundtrack over and over and over again, and you just want to listen to something different. So honestly, I have no idea how I would have played this. I mean, at the very minimum, tutorial does tell you at the start that you should strike up a friendly conversation, and I feel most players, not for moral reasons, but for just the sake of it's what the tutorial said. They said, hey, you should do it this way. Most players will tend to do it that way. Then again, there was a time I played a game called Pumpkin Jack. I did one part for that, and what I did is I purposely went out of my way not to play the game the way it told me to. Like, it gave me a fairly straightforward, simple puzzle, and I literally broke the physics of the game in order to make it do the puzzle in a way that was never supposed to occur. And I'm pretty sure I'm the only person who's ever done that. Then again, I thought it was hilarious when I glitched a tumbleweed into outer space in Fallout New Vegas. I wasn't even expecting that. I just said, whoa. Then again, there's times where I've done stuff that's a bit excessive. Like I said, I have a bit of obsessive. I have an obsessive and addictive personality. So I have the world record for the deepest floor in the Binding of Isaac, Repentance. In Infinite Basements, I went to floor 9,000 plus. I also grinded 9,000 plus deaths in a single level of Crash Bandicoot 4. Yeah, all for a Dragon Ball Z joke. But yeah, this game, I'd say this game and Chaos Head Noah have an absolutely incredible soundtrack. And even though, like I said, the graphics here, it's not like it's, you know, PS5 burning levels of graphics. But I like it. I think it's well done. And I like it. I like the music, I like the story. The gameplay is good, the characters are vibrant. And I'd say they're all very relatable as people. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a big advocate of just video games just being awesome. And I'll say this, I enjoyed playing all the Final Fantasy games. I enjoyed playing all the different video games. And of course, there's so much anime I've come across. And some light novels to read and mangas to read. You have to forgive me, I was just sort of relaxing. The music is very calm and peaceful. And don't worry, I like music that's, well, the opposite of that too. If it's done well, but it's nice to have relaxing atmosphere sometimes too. Just some chill music in the background. But yeah, I think this game is really good. I just want this game to blow up on the internet again. I just want this game to become so popular that everyone's talking about it so much that people start to basically hate it again. To where they're like, oh, we're sick of hearing about Undertale. It's every day. Like, you talk to people, it's like this about Undertale, where everyone's talking about it. Like, everything. But that's fine. I want Undertale to be aside from the other things, I wonder what Toby Fox has actually been up to lately. Then again, I guess that'd be a lot of pressure too. If Toby Fox made another game, there'd be a lot of pressure of living up to how great this game is. And honestly, yeah. I know I wouldn't like it. But Toby Fox, I'm sure you've heard it a million times already. But it's a really good game. I know I didn't play it to completion or anything, but I've watched other people do it. And I know I've said it over and over now, but I just want to say this is a really good game. Thank you. Thank you for making this game. I think this is one of the best games ever made. So, thank you, Toby Fox.